look, we've got to change pace, Kelvin. I want to talk to you about one of your favourite topics. I know this is Meghan Markle. I know you're a you're a really big fan over there. Now, get this: there are reports she's considering a raunchy return to acting. Would you believe? After that Netflix deal flopped, a source told Radar, there's talk she's actively considering a return that leans into more daring, even raunchy scenes because she feels she has nothing else to try at this stage. The sense is that she needs something that will cut through and re-establish her presence in a crowded industry. Well, I mean, is there anything she won't do to make some money?
For 7 years, Meghan Markle was Rachel Zane, the ambitious paralegal with a designer wardrobe and the complicated love life who captured millions of viewers on the hit legal drama Suits. Then she traded Hollywood for a tiara, and the world assumed her acting career was over forever. But according to one of her former co-stars, that assumption was dead wrong. Eric Roberts, the legendary Hollywood actor who played billionaire Charles Forstman alongside Meghan on Suits, just dropped a bombshell that has the entertainment industry buzzing. In an exclusive interview, he declared with absolute certainty that Meghan Markle is coming back to acting. And his exact words? She's going to be fantastic and blow everybody's mind. If you want to know what's really happening behind the scenes with Meghan's Hollywood comeback and why the timing is no coincidence, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell, because this story is just getting started.
She was lovely every day.
She's so talented. Were you surprised to see her journey bring her to the royal family?
Why not, dude? Why not?
Let's break down exactly what Eric Roberts said and why it matters. At a recent red carpet event, the 69-year-old actor didn't hold back when asked about his former co-star. He told the Daily Mail directly that he believes Meghan should return to acting and that she absolutely will. "I think she should come back," Roberts said. "I think she will come back. And I think she's going to be fantastic and blow everybody's mind." But here's where it gets even more interesting. Roberts wasn't alone in making these predictions. His wife, Eliza Roberts, who happens to be a highly respected casting director and talent manager in Hollywood, was standing right beside him, and she went even further than her husband. "It is time," Eliza declared, "and Meghan needs to come back to work. I feel like her whole family will support it, and she is amazing." Now pause for a moment and consider who is saying this. Eric Roberts isn't just any actor. He's Julia Roberts' brother. He's been in Hollywood for over 5 decades. He's worked with everyone. And his wife Eliza has managed A-list careers and cast major productions. These are serious industry insiders with nothing to gain from empty flattery. When people at this level say an actress is coming back and will blow everyone's minds, Hollywood pays attention.
That poor woman is in the eye of the storm. My media eye is a glance, compared to her bright white glare of media. I mean, never will a day pass when she can relax anywhere but in her room with her husband.
But here's the detail that really caught everyone off guard. Eliza Roberts revealed something that most people outside royal circles probably never considered. She claimed that Meghan's acting career didn't just end because she got married. It ended because the royal family allegedly had serious concerns about her work on Suits. Specifically, her love scenes. "It is tricky because of the monarchy," Eliza explained. Her role in Suits was very sexy. Her making love with another man? That was just, they've never seen anything like that. Think about what she's saying here. The British royal family, an institution built on tradition, protocol, and carefully managed public image, allegedly struggled with the fact that their newest member had filmed intimate scenes with another man on a popular television show. Patrick J. Adams, who played Meghan's love interest, Mike Ross, appeared in numerous romantic scenes with her over 7 seasons, and according to Eliza Roberts, this was apparently too much for the palace to handle. "She worked so hard to get there," Eliza continued. "That was just too much. Women don't give up their jobs for a marriage anymore. I understand the intention, and she thought she'd be satisfied with doing good works in the world. But she needs to be acting. She is a young woman who needs to be acting." This is a fascinating window into what may have really happened behind the scenes when Meghan stepped away from her career in 2017. The official narrative was always that Meghan chose to leave acting to focus on her royal duties. But Eliza Roberts is suggesting something different. She's implying that Meghan may have felt pressured to abandon her career because of royal discomfort with her on-screen history. And now, with the royal chapter effectively closed, the path back to Hollywood is wide open. But wait, there's more evidence that this comeback isn't just speculation. According to multiple reports, Meghan has already started filming again. Last November, photographers captured Meghan on the set of Close Personal Friends, an upcoming romantic comedy featuring an absolutely stacked cast. We're talking Brie Larson, Lily Collins, Jack Quaid, Henry Golding. This is a legitimate A-list production. And here's the twist that makes it even more intriguing. Meghan isn't playing a fictional character. According to reports, she's playing herself. The film reportedly follows two couples, one famous and one ordinary, as they navigate the awkward dynamics of celebrity friendships. And Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, is apparently part of the famous couple storyline.
Publicity through the stills and the videos. Is that what it's really come down to? And how does... Look, Harry's a totally busted flush anyway, so I suppose it really doesn't matter in his own house what he thinks about it. But how does he feel about that in relation to where he hopes, his future might lie?
An insider told People magazine that although Meghan has a small part in the film, she seemed very relaxed and happy on set. The source also noted that she made a nice gesture by introducing herself to everyone and being very sweet and down to earth. Now let's connect the dots here. Meghan's Netflix deal has essentially collapsed. The streaming giant pulled out of her as-ever lifestyle brand. Her show, With Love Meghan, didn't get renewed beyond 2 seasons. The original $100 million overall deal got downgraded to a much less lucrative first-look arrangement. Industry insiders told Variety that the mood in the building is, "We're done." So what does a former actress do when her production empire crumbles? She goes back to what she knows. She goes back to acting. And according to even more explosive reports, Meghan isn't just dipping her toe back in the water. She's allegedly planning to make a major splash with roles that are even more provocative than her Suits days. Radar Online reported that sources close to Meghan say she's considering very raunchy material for her comeback. The thinking allegedly is that she needs to do something bold and attention-grabbing to cut through the noise and prove she's a serious actress, not just a celebrity playing pretend. There is a growing recognition that the avenues she once relied on are no longer delivering the same opportunities, one source explained. From her perspective, acting is the one area where she has proven success and credibility, so it feels like the most viable path forward. If this is true, it represents a complete 180 from the carefully curated humanitarian image Meghan has been building since leaving the royal family. Think about it. For 4 years, she's been positioning herself as a philanthropist, a wellness guru, a lifestyle brand founder. She's done the Oprah interview. She's launched the Archwell Foundation. She's made jam and sold luxury dog biscuits, but none of it has worked the way she hoped. The Spotify deal ended after 1 podcast season. The Netflix partnership is hanging by a thread. Her As Ever brand lost its streaming backing. The Australia retreat is facing protests before she's even arrived. And meanwhile, Suits just had a massive streaming revival, introducing Rachel Zane to an entirely new generation of viewers. The universe seems to be sending a pretty clear message. Maybe the acting career wasn't the thing to give up after all. Eliza Roberts certainly thinks so. Meghan is a star, she declared. From the second you see her, she just has star quality. It doesn't matter. It was always going to happen. That phrase is particularly striking. It was always going to happen. Eliza is suggesting that Meghan's return to acting was inevitable, that no matter how far she wandered into royal life, philanthropy, or lifestyle branding, she was always destined to end up back in front of the camera. And Eric Roberts agrees completely. "I think she's going to be fantastic," he repeated. She'll blow everybody's mind.
And hopefully they will not become, because people hate happiness if it's organic. They're very jealous of it, and they seem organically thoroughly happy. And hopefully people will be kind to them, because it's going to be hard for them. It's a big transition to go from the royal family to just famous. It's different.
Now here's the question that everyone in Hollywood is asking. What will Prince Harry think about all this? According to sources, Harry is firmly in Meghan's corner. A friend told reporters that there is little doubt he will support whatever direction she chooses next. But supporting your wife's career choice is one thing. Watching her film intimate scenes with other men is something else entirely. Remember, this is the same Harry who has been fiercely protective of Meghan's image and privacy since the day they met. This is the man who went to war with the entire British media establishment because he felt they were mistreating his wife. How will he feel when she's back on set, potentially filming the very raunchy scenes that sources say she's considering? And how will the royal family react? Because, let's be honest, if the palace allegedly had concerns about her suit scenes back in 2017, they're going to have even bigger concerns if she returns to acting with material that's more provocative than before. This could reignite the entire Sussex versus Windsor conflict all over again. Imagine the headlines. Duchess films steamy scenes while still holding royal title. Palace furious as Meghan returns to sexy roles. Harry watches as wife gets intimate on camera. The tabloids would have a field day, and the royal family would once again be forced to deal with the Sussex situation that they've been desperately trying to put behind them. But maybe that's exactly the point. Maybe Meghan has decided that she's done trying to please an institution that never accepted her. Maybe she's done building brands that fail and making content that nobody watches. Maybe she's realized that her greatest asset was always her ability to command attention on screen. And if returning to acting means the palace is uncomfortable, well, they haven't exactly been supportive anyway. Eric Roberts seems to sense this shift in Meghan's priorities. She worked so hard to get there, Eliza noted about Meghan's pre-royal acting career. And that's worth remembering. Before she was a duchess, before she was a brand, before she was a headline, Meghan Markle was a working actress who spent years grinding through auditions, small parts, and rejection. She earned her spot on Suits. She built that career from nothing. And she walked away from it for a fairy tale that turned into a nightmare. Now the fairy tale is over. The Netflix empire is crumbling. The lifestyle brand is struggling. The royal titles are hollow. But the camera is still there. The craft is still there. And apparently, the star quality that Eliza Roberts says was always obvious is still there too. The only question is whether Meghan will fully commit to this comeback, or if this close personal friends cameo is just a one-time thing. Based on what Eric and Eliza Roberts are saying, they clearly believe this is just the beginning. She will come back, Eric stated definitively. Not she might, not she could, she will. And when she does, according to one of the most experienced actors in Hollywood, she's going to blow everybody's mind. Whether you love Meghan Markle or can't stand her, one thing is undeniable. She knows how to make headlines. And a full Hollywood comeback with provocative new roles would generate more headlines than anything she's done since the Oprah interview. The Duchess is putting her acting shoes back on, and Hollywood is watching very closely to see what happens next. So what do you think? Should Meghan return to acting? Would you watch her in a new movie or TV show? And do you think her comeback will be a success or another Sussex disaster? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Like, subscribe, and share this video because the Meghan Markle story is about to enter an entirely new chapter.